Hello! I'm in Japan. This is so exciting. This has been on my bucket list for a very long time to go snowboarding in Japan, and that's exactly what we're doing on this trip. We're going to Hakuba Valley, which is a skiing area, tomorrow, but we thought we'd spend a day in Tokyo, so we flew in yesterday, spent the night, and now we have the full day to explore the city. I've been up since 4 a.m. The jet lag is real, but we're working with it. I had a coffee and some breakfast. We had room service come. I had Greek yogurt, juice, fruit, just like the most random stuff, because sometimes when you're in a foreign country, like, it's just harder to stick to your normal eating. I feel good. I mostly just want to make sure I'm getting enough protein so that I'm fueled for the day. And I'm about to do some makeup because hopefully I can get like a cute photo today. And it's just always nice to feel your best. The flight was so cool yesterday. It was a 10-hour flight. We flew with ANA, which I think is a Japanese airline. I could be wrong. But they were like serving like green tea the entire flight, which is the only thing that really kept me alive because it was a long, long flight. We did get premium economy, which felt like first class because of how nice and big the plane was. So that was nice. I'm honestly not feeling too weird with the time change because I basically stayed up through most of the flight and then stayed up until last night, until around 8 p.m. this time. So I was so exhausted, but then I slept 8 hours and now I feel like I'm on Japan time, kind of. I woke up at 4, but 4 a.m. here is 11 a.m. in California, so it kind of works out because then I can wake up at 4 and like that's a good time for me to post on social media, like get back to my manager about things, text anyone. So I think that's gonna be our schedule every day here, is waking up at 4 a.m. which seems extreme, but it feels normal because we're kind of still on California time. And Luke needs to still do meetings while he's here, so he's gonna do them at 4 a.m. And I thought I'd just get up with him and be a good time for me to do, like I said, some social media stuff. I'm gonna do a new vlog when I'm in Hakuba of like a whole week there because we're mostly staying there, but I thought it'd just be fun to do like one day in Tokyo vlog because hopefully we get to do a lot of cool stuff today. The first place I want to go to is this vintage store. It's got like luxury vintage, which might be dangerous, but I kind of just want to like go see it. I also want to like go to this one chocolate shop. I want to go to a green tea place. I want to get some souvenirs for people, and there's just definitely so much to see here in Tokyo. Like, I think we're gonna be very entertained today. It is pretty cold out. It's like high 30s, and I think the high is like 40 something. So I don't know if I'll be able to wear the outfit I had planned because we're gonna be outside all day, basically walking around, taking public transit. But we'll see. At the end of the day, comfort is key for me. And my main content that I want to get today is just vlogging for you guys. And I feel like you don't really care what I wear as long as I'm like taking you along with me, right? That's like the whole fun of it. And then if I get an Instagram pic, cool. If not, I don't really care. For some reason, I feel like lately I've been putting more effort and attention to my YouTube just because I just started it and I want to be really motivated and consistent with it in order to like really make it a habit. That's where my attention's going, which I think when you are trying to start a new habit or a new hobby or something, it's good to like put a lot of energy into it at the beginning so that you like get the momentum going, and then once it becomes more of a habit, then you can kind of just let it become a part of your life and not have to focus on it as much. My other favorite part about vlogging has been being able to document all the cool stuff we do, because I feel like Luke and I do have a cool life, and I feel like your memory is very selective, so you can't, even though if you do cool stuff, you won't remember it all. Like, I'll be able to look at these videos when I'm like 90 and be like, babe, remember when we went to Tokyo? I can see like what my mindset was, like what my style was, and stuff like that, which I just think is sick. And I'm grateful that I have some people who watch my videos, because if I had 0 people watching, I think the motivation to create would be less, because I would feel like no one cared. Because they are a lot of effort to edit and also to like carry the camera around, because I have like a big camera, all that. I had a couple of you guys like saying that you wanted me to share more of my makeup routine, so I'll just give you a quick rundown of what I'm doing. I did my whole skincare with hyaluronic acid, and then this moisturizer, eye cream, all that, and then I put on this sunscreen. It's the Ilia Skin Tint. I've really been liking this lately. It's very light and has no pore clogging ingredients. Oh wait, first I put on my Milk Primer. This is a great primer for like a dewy look. All my makeup is non-comedogenic, so it's not going to break you out if you are acne prone. I put some concealer on. I use the Maybelline Fit Me, and I put this Merit cream bronzer on for like a little contour and warmth, and then this Pixie blush. I'm just blending that all with this beauty blender that I found on Amazon that I've been using these for about a year. They're like a dupe for beauty blenders, and they're much cheaper, so I like get a new one every week because they come in a pack of 6 for like $10, and I use a new one every week so that they're nice and clean, because I feel like when you're constantly using like reusing the same makeup brushes and stuff, it can like make you break out. So I love these because I just threw them away after every week. I use a bronzer blush to blend all the cream bronzer. Do a little bit of powder. I like this Ilia one because it doesn't have talc in it. Love the Clean Beauty makeup. And I just bake a little bit under my eyes. I think I used to do much heavier makeup when I was doing like photo shoots and stuff all the time. But lately I've become much lower maintenance. So this is more of like an everyday look. And I have my eyebrows laminated, so I don't do anything to them because I like them to look lighter and blonder. I love this brand too. They're a nice Clean Beauty brand. It's LYS. I use their bronzer and highlighter over top my cream bronzer. We're staying at the Conrad Hotel in Tokyo. Highly recommend if you are coming here anytime soon. Okay, my memory cards ran out of memory, and I just was able to transfer them to my computer, so we're back. But what I was saying is that we're staying at the Conrad Hotel, and it's so nice. It's a gorgeous place. I'm sure there's a lot of gorgeous places to stay here. The city looks incredible. But I finished my makeup off camera. But if you guys want like an in-depth makeup tutorial, I can definitely do that. I do a very simple makeup, so it's nothing crazy. Luke and I are about to head out the door. Luke just figured out how to open this blind in the bathroom. Wow.
Okay, let's take a fucking bathtub together.
If we can find bath bombs today, that'd be a win. I was just talking about how great the hotel is. Now you can see how cool our room is. And I'm pretty sure we got like the most basic room too. But like so nice. Luke has his own little desk area, and you get like a nice city view, and the bathroom's huge. It's got that good lighting. I'm gonna put on my outfit for the day. We're ready to go. Babe's looking fresh in the all white.
Do you ever wear this strap bag like underneath the coat? Is that a thing?
I thought it was a thing. I wanted it to be a thing, but it's not a thing.
It's not. I don't know.
The cool thing is to wear it over all your clothes, even when you have a big coat on. But you can do whatever you want, babe. It's your world.
You gotta stick within some societal norms.
Well, yeah. I think with style, like there's just like some some rules, unless you're like an extreme trendsetter. Most
We'll get there over time.
we'll get there. We will. You'll see us on the cover of fashion magazines. And this is what I'm wearing.
I could already get us published in the cover of fashion magazines if we wanted to. That's literally what I do for a living, babe.
Yeah, but we're not fashionable enough to be on the cover.
No, we are. Well, like, you can pay for it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like kind of defeats the purpose. Do you understand?
I do understand. I got this in Canada, I remember it. I was like, oh my god, what is this? And they said it's an Asian pear.
I love Asian pears. We just found this at this little tiny fruit stand.
Oh my god.
Wow. So good.
You see that guy who came around from the back? He spoke perfect English. He's like, thank you, man.
Yeah, he probably saw it come in and was like, I need to like help this girl out. She didn't speak any English.
This is 10 out of 10. Is that another G-Wagon?
That's so far. I've also had Asian pears, but nothing like that one. Luke and I are walking to this chocolate shop, and it's honestly such a trek to get there, but we're just along for the ride. Hello, Luke and I are back at the hotel. I'm gonna talk quietly because he is napping, but we just took a bath. We are both so sleepy, so I am gonna do my skincare because my makeup is looking rough. It's like falling off my face. My skin is so dry, so like I just have these massive dry flaky patches. We need some TLC on the skin. I think it's like 5 p.m. right now and we're just hitting this wall, but we had the funnest day today. Our first stop was that chocolate shop, which I went to because it was on the list for best chocolate shops in the world, and they had like award-winning chocolate, and like they had like chocolate drinks and chocolate desserts, and like it was so cute in there, so that was amazing. And then when we were in that area, we like just saw how cute it was and just literally walked around with no plan. And there was so many cute like vintage stores and cafes and restaurants. We went to a shabu shabu restaurant, which I had never been to before, for lunch. Really cool experience. Like they like give you this hot soup. The table has like an electric stove on it, so it's constantly bubbling the soup, so it's always boiling, and then they give you raw slices of beef that you put in the soup to cook it, and you put veggies in it and stuff, and really fun. And then we walked around some more and got a ton of souvenirs for our friends back in Puerto Rico, and then we headed back to the hotel. We just stayed in that one area. I know Tokyo probably has so many other areas, but we just have this one day here, so it would have been kind of hectic, I think, to try to jump around the city a ton in one day. Really happy with our day. When Luke wakes up from his nap, we're gonna figure out what we want to do for the rest of the night. I just started my period today, so I'm feeling just a little bit like low mood. But I had to pick up some pads at the drugstore here, and everything is literally in Japanese. So I didn't know how to ask for tampons, and I couldn't find any, so I did pads. Came with 2 of these and then like 6 of this. I think this is like a heater. I've been using my Google Translate app because there's like a photo feature where you can just take a photo of something and it will translate it for you. Okay, it says special heating element. So I was right. This is a heater, but where do you put it? I haven't worn a pad since I was like a teenager. These are massive. I'm already putting on granny panties. Good morning. It's the next day. Luke and I ended up passing out right after my last clip. We literally took a nap. We were supposed to take a nap at 6 p.m. and just slept 8 hours straight. So I woke up very early this morning and just been having a slow morning. Did some skincare. We just had some room service for breakfast. I've had some coffee, doing some journaling and reading, all that stuff. Just wanted to close out this vlog because obviously last night I was asleep, so I couldn't. And stay tuned for our Hakuba vlog, which I'm gonna start vlogging that today because we're headed to Hakuba Valley to go skiing here in Japan. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching.